Okey lang. Mabilis lang naman 'tong ating ano, meeting, okey, since introduction pa lang naman siyempre. So, ayusin ko lang ha, wait lang guys. So ayun, naka-data lang si Doc Gus. Hmm, okey. Tayo, ayan. So anyway guys, magpapakilala lang ako. I'm your Doc Gus 'no, here's my full name. Okay, Ian Emmanuel Gasolasco. Okay, so kaya siya Doc Gas kasi ang haba ng ano ko, nung surname ko, Gasolasco, nung haba. So Doc Gas na lang ang tawag niyo sa akin. But anyway, I've been teaching this geriatrics for almost since ano pa, pandemic pa. Okay. And medyo chill lang kayo dito ha, chill relax lang tayo dito sa ano, sa geriatrics, okay? So, ang ang specialization ng geriatrics, okay, nabuo ito dahil sa siyempre no from the word geria, matatanda. And meron din itong actually hango ito sa ano specialization in medicine which is geriatrics. Since of course no the body is degenerating dahil nagkakaedad no, it loses its function, the major organs no nag-atrophy, lumiliit, nangihina. Okay, that's why doon lumalabas yung mga sakit, doon lumalabas yung mga komplikasyon, and also along with it apektado yung quality of life. Okay, so in our case we are optometrists no, isa sa mga or 60 to 70% of our patients talaga matatanda, mga senior. Okay, sila yung nangangailangan ng mga doble vista, reading glasses, progressive. Sila yung nangangailangan na ng operasyon sa cataract. Doon na lumalabas yung mga senyales ng macular degeneration, senyales ng diabetic retinopathy. Kaya dapat na isama ito no sa specialization at tayo bilang mga batang optometrist or mga soon to be optometrist, okay? Mas maigi nating suriin yung mga mata ng matatanda. So na-create ito no for the senior people, okay? And an advocacy to comprehensively check no the eyes of our elderly. Okay? So yun. So probably ito na yung maging schedule natin. Gusto ko kayong pagsamahin na lang ng section A. Tama? Anong section nyo nga? Section C, no? Section C or section A?
Section C po, Doc.
Ayun. So, sama na lang kayo ng section A para, sabi ko nga, no, relax na lang. Okay? Pero syempre, hindi lang dahil sinasabi kong relax lang, okay? Hindi tayo magkaklase, ha? Okay? Kumbaga, aanuhin ko pa rin kayo. Kumbaga, dagdag din to kasi sa arsenal ninyo. So, me, I'm not that of a bookworm, no? Hindi si Doc. Nagbabasa din ako, pero most of my knowledge in geriatrics, also naglo-low vision din kasi ako, and even in prosthetic eye, no? All of those no come from my experiences, no? So very rich ang experiences ni Doc Gus since I'm a practicing or I have a private clinic here sa Iloilo, no? So, Ilonggo si Doc Gas, no? Baka meron sa inyo mga taga Visayas o parting Mindanao, no? O baka marunong kayo mag Ilonggo diyan. Okay, so pero back then syempre diyan tayo lumaki sa Manila. Okay, naka 10 years, 11 years ako diyan. Okay, not until nag-pandemic, nag-decide na lang din ako na umuwi dito, no? Okay? So, yun, and build my family. So, ngayon, expect na natin guys na si Doc Gas hindi lagi dyan ha. Baka makita ko, kapag ako pa rin yung prosthetic eye ninyo na prof, okay, baka makita nyo ako. Pero ngayon, parang hirap talaga eh. Siyempre, yung anak ko bata pa, magto 2 years old pa lang. So, my wife is an attorney. So, alam mo yun, hirap ng buhay now. 'Di ba? Hirap na ano, hirap mag-alaga ng bata, guys. Pero very fulfilling, of course. Now, okay, tama na ang kwento. Proceed na tayo sa ano natin. Wala talaga kaming internet dito. Okay. So, ayun, no? Magpe-present na lang ako ng ano, there you go. Sige. Guys, please, thumbs up or just comment or ano, no? Kung nakikita nyo yung pinipresent ko, geriatric population, nakikita po ba?
Yes po, Doc.
Ayun, okay, sige. So this is an introduction, geriatric population. Definition of terms na muna tayo. So, yun, unang-una sa lista is health. Okay, so ito yung pinapangalagaan, ito yung pinoprotektahan, ito yung sinusustain nating mga tao. Health, no? And up until naging matanda tayo, no? We consistently want to aim, no, for a healthy body. Pero ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng health? So health is a state. Estado siya ng complete na physical, okay? Physical, mental, and social well-being. Kung napapansin niyo, okay, sa unang sentence na ito, ang health pala, hindi lang siya physical. Hindi kesyo wala kang diabetes, okay, or wala kang hypertension, healthy ka na, hindi pala. Kasama doon na yung aspeto ng mental, kasama doon ng aspeto ng social. So even if you have diabetes, even if you don't have diabetes or hypertension but you are depressed, okay? You have dementia, okay? You are in a state of anger. You are in a state of wala ka pa sa state na or hindi ka accepted sa community. Okay, you are not healthy. So, for one to say that he or she is healthy, one has to achieve physical, mental, and social well-being. Tatlo po yan. Tandaan natin, ha? Again, hindi ibig sabihin na wala kang diabetes, okay? Healthy ka na kaagad. Dapat ba kumpleto ang tatlo? Physical, mental, at social. And not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Pangalawa, it is a cumulative state. Pag sinabing cumulative state, naiipon. Being healthy, hindi lang to parang, right now, I decide to become healthy. Healthy na kaagad ako. Hindi yun, guys. Okay? Ang pagiging healthy, naiipon yan. Daily, everyday, consistently na, kumbaga lifestyle siya. Okay? Hindi na parang, ngayon, healthy ako. Bukas, junk food muna ako. Next day, healthy ako ulit. Tapos, next 2 days, wala muna akong exercise. Okay? So, cumulative siya. Okay? Okay, so naiipon siya and it requires a day-to-day discipline, no? Na kumain ng tama, okay, pangalagaan ng katawan, mag-ehersisyo, okay? Mag-think ng mga positive na bagay, maging productive sa work, no? So cumulative state siya. To be promoted throughout life in order to ensure that the full benefits are enjoyed in later years. Okay, nang sa ganon, kapag ka tumanda, no, may enjoy yung mga natitirang buhay. 'Di ba? Yung benefit, no, yung benefit na nabibigay ng buhay sa atin. It is vital to maintain an acceptable quality of life. When we say, guys, quality of life, it also pertains to health. Okay, so it's also synonymous to a healthy body, a healthy individual. Okay, and in older individuals, and to ensure the continued contributions of older persons to the society. Now, I'll bring you sa isang statistics. Now, the world's population is rapidly aging. Ang bilis, okay? Ang bilis, ang bilis tumanda, ano, ng mga individuals. And also, kung makikita mo dito, 2015 and 2050, okay, yung mga elderly or 60 years and older 2015, no, 900 million lang yung tao sa mundo, yung mga matatanda, no, yung mga gerya. Ah, according sa statistics, pag 2050, expected na 2 billion. Magiging 2 billion na ang mga gerya. Okay? 2 billion ang gerya sa mundo. So there is an increase from 12% to 22% of the total global population. A realization na that comes to my mind, no, regarding this is, syempre, mas lalong maraming nakaka-survive sa sakit. Okay, syempre dahil sa technology, dahil sa mga mas malalakas na mga antibiotics and stuff like that, no? However, ang nakikita ko naman dito is madami tayong magiging pasyente. Mas madami yung mga gerya sa mundo, eh. So magiging need ng maraming doktor, okay, to solve the problems of the geriatric people. So also, back again to definition of terms, aging process, okay? Pag sinabi nating aging process, it pertains to normal aging o normal na pag-edad, pagtanda. It pertains to universal biological changes that occur with age. Okay? Universal biological changes, ano-ano 'yon, no? Yung pagkunot ng mukha, yung pag-wrinkle ng skin, okay? Ano pa ba? Yung paglagas ng buhok, no? Pagputi ng buhok, okay? Paghina ng eyesight, paghina ng mga joints, no? Ng mga yung pagliit ng mga ng muscles, no? Ng skeleton ng ano natin, the skeletal system, no? Pagbago ng skeletal system. So these are the biological changes, no? Na umiiba kapag nagkakaedad tayo. Okay? On the other hand naman is process of aging. The term process of aging means it is strongly influenced by the effects of environmental, lifestyle, and disease. Okay? So, nagkakaedad dahil sa, okay, epekto ng environment. Okay? We are prone to a lot of pollution, noise, no, smoke, no, so stuff like that, no, which compromise our health, and of course, compromise the process of aging. And next is lifestyle, how we use our body, and it also pertains to the abuse of our body and disease, of course, no. So ito yung mga nangyayari sa paligid natin na nakakaapekto sa edad natin o sa pagtanda natin. Okay? Yun. Older age group categories, okay? So, ayun, no, ito ang category ng ano, ng gerya. Okay, yung elderly, it pertains to yung mga senior, 60 and above, and oldest old, ito yung mga matatanda na talaga, 80 and above, 80 plus. Okay, so also again with the statistics, no, world population, wala talaga internet, oh, bad trip. Anyway, world population, okay, nung 2000, ang mga elderly ay 6.9% na lang pa lang, no? Or 6.9% ng tao sa mundo. 2050, it will become 16.4. Okay? And oldest old, okay? Yung oldest old, 1.1, magiging 4.2%. Okay? So, mas dumadami tayo. Now, determinants of the health of aging men. Okay? Determinants of the health of aging men. Okay? So, determinants, these are factors, no? These are factors that could affect, no? That could affect the health of individuals. So, unang-una is hereditary or heredity or genetics. So, many individuals have a genetic predisposition to chronic conditions such as coronary heart disease, diabetes, certain cancers, and Alzheimer's disease. And yun, syempre, kapag when your parents have these conditions, you're also prone or more likely prone or to develop these conditions. And even though sometimes you try uh, to twist your lifestyle, you try to better your lifestyle, but still, no, lumalabas pa rin, no? Lumalabas pa rin mga senyales, okay? Neto, no, ng mga sakit nito, no? So yun, no? So yun, mga diabetes, yung mga pasyenteng may prone sa cancer, no? So, actually mahirap, mahirap, mm. So, 'yan. Tapos socio-economic, it refers to wide range of factors including occupational status, work conditions, and security, and at earlier ages, educational attainment, housing environment and tenure, and family circumstances. So 'yun 'no, socio-economic which would affect aging, so occupational status. So siyempre if you are a manager, if you are kung sa mga ano, sa mga ano tawag nito, yung mga team leader sa mga nagko-call center 'no, if you are a CEO of a company, owner of a company, you're more likely to be stressed, you're more likely to age 'no, because of what you do. Okay, so yun, compared sa kapag nag-e-employee ka lang 'no. Or for example, like me, I own a clinic 'no, so marami kang need isipin, yung mga stocks ng frame mo, stock ng lenses mo, kung may papasok ba na pasyente ngayon, alam mo yun, compared sa when you're just employing 'no. For example, you're employed sa Sunny's or EO. So, ang gagawin mo lang diyan buong araw, refract lang, okay. So, if ever ma-stress ka man, yung baka pinauwi mo yung pasyente mo, okay, hindi mo nalagyan ng dot yung progressive niya 'no, o yung mga ganyan. O hindi mo nasingil ng maayos, so yun lang pinagkaka-stressan mo, yan lang, ganyan lang, limited lang 'no. So, siyempre, kumbaga hayahay ka kapagka employee ka lang talaga 'no. Okay. So, yun, work conditions, no? So, we have this thing called the graveyard shift, no, from the call center agents. Of course, or our body is accustomed, no, to sleep at night. Accustomed to sleep at night, okay? Pero yung gabi nila nagiging umaga. So, it actually compromises the immune system, it compromises your health, and therefore yun, naiiba, no? Kumbaga, apektado yung health nila. Okay, and security, and at earlier ages, educational attainment. Okay, some of you here, maybe after ng optometry, gusto pa mag-medicine, gusto pa mag-masters or mag-doctorate. So, these are the things, no, that could really affect you, no? Housing environment and tenure and family circumstances. Yung mga away-away sa pamilya, mga away sa lupa, yung mga agawan ng ano, ng property, mga gano'n, no? So, yon, socio-economic, and next is lifestyle. So, behavioral factors such as smoking, of course, no? So, it damages the lungs, damages the skin, and damages the eyes, no? With smoking, you could get dry eyes, you could get macular degeneration early, no? Early macular degeneration. Could also get cataracts, no? Certain type of cataracts from it. No, so yun. So physical exercise, of course, if you're exercising, you release toxins in on your body. Okay? So activity in everyday life, alcohol consumption. So in alcohol consumption, it destroys the hormones ng katawan, the growth hormone ng katawan, no? Weakens your immune system. Okay? Diets, healthcare practices, social contacts, and work style. So yun, no? Gender related, okay, gender differences in longevity, one of the major features of demographic aging have led to the feminization of later age. Ibig sabihin nito, mas maraming mga babae ang nagsusurvive, ang tumatagal sa mundo. Okay? Okay. Well, for me, that would be true, no? My dad actually died 2019, but my mom is still here with us, no? My father's father also died first, no? Bago yung lola namin sa side niya. Yung nanay ko naman, yung tatay niya, namatay na din. Okay, back then parang 2013 or 14. Tapos yung nanay ng mami ko ngayon, imagine guys ha, she will turn 100 this October na. Oh, grabe no, 100. Okay, so maraming factors no bakit babae daw ang mas nakasurvive. Okay, sabi sa isang study or research yung mga babae kasi siyempre putak ng putak, hala. Okay, nalalabas nila yung mga emotions nila. Most hindi naman sinasabing lahat or yun 'no, malalabas nila ang mga emotions nila whilst yung mga men naman 'no, tinatago sa sarili. Okay, naiipon, okay, dinadamdam nila, kaya ayun, nagkaka-heart attack and stuff like that, 'no? So yun, okay? Cultural, different cultures assign different values to the role that older persons play within their societies, okay? So different cultures like, tawag nito, in Hong Kong, 'no, I remember sa Hong Kong, napaka-broad ng ano nila, ng employment nila. I mean, in terms of aging, if in terms of age, they have employees na as early as 16, 15 nagtatrabaho sa McDonald's. Tapos meron kung parang pinuntahan kami na parang mga ano, balsa-balsa, yung mga boat, yung mga nagmamanipulate, yung nagko-control, yung mga matatanda, 60 or 70 of age, no? Ang kadahilanan kasi sa kanila, sa culture nila, wala kasing ano, parang wala silang mga retirement. Okay, that's why they still work even though they're old, no? Political naman, policies involving social security and insurance programs can provide the economic and the social support needed by the growing population of older persons. Yeah, that's what we have sa may Pilipinas, no? Yung mga malasakit ni Bongo, yung PhilHealth, the SSS, no? As long as you're an employee. I think PhilHealth pala. Yung PhilHealth, you don't need to be an employee. Kapag ka matanda ka lang, and then may babayaran sa ospital, automatic, may PhilHealth ka na kaagad, no? So as long as you can present an ID that you're a senior citizen. And of course, spiritual, no? So in our country, we are Christians. Most of us are Christians. And we believe in that, no, divine intervention. So religious and spiritual beliefs are important aids in coping with serious diseases in a positive way, and often remaining the central point of reflection in patients when all biomedical treatments are no longer effective in terminal disease, no? So, wow, yes, no, Doc Gus is also a believer, and I believe, no, in things like that, no. Minsan di mo ma-explain, di ma-explain ng science. Sabi ng doktor, may taning na buhay niya ng gano'n, pero nag-survive pa. Nag-reach pa ng 10 years pa, 'di ba? So, spiritual, no? So that's spiritual. Okay, next would be major preventable causes of mortality and morbidity. We have to discuss this also because these are preventable. However, ito yung prone din na ma-experience natin. So when we say preventable, okay, pwede mo siyang okay, i-block habang maaga pa, or pwede mo siyang ah kumbaga pwede mong kontrahin habang maaga pa. So vascular diseases, we have cancer, chronic disabling conditions, mental health, and functional disability. So sa vascular diseases, we have yung four major risk factors, no? Sa cardiovascular would be cigarette smoking. Of course, you stop smoking, di ba? Next is hypertension, okay? Elevated cholesterol or serum cholesterol and obesity. Okay. So sa cardiovascular diseases, you know what to do with this one. Live a healthy lifestyle. Avoid foods that would cause your cholesterol to get high. Obesity, medyo ano lang, sakto lang yung pagkain, di ba? And of course, no, you don't forget to stop smoking, okay? Because that does not do good sa'yo, okay? Yung bulsa mo lang mauubos niyan. Ang mamahal na kaya ngayon, yung ano, yung sigarilyo, dati naalala ko lang yun, parang mga piso lang yun, parang 50 cents lang yun. Ngayon, kapag kamahal-mahal na, parang mga 7 or 9 pesos na. Anyway, okay. Cerebrovascular, okay. These are actually, ito yung mga stroke, no? Ayun. And other vascular diseases. Cancer naman, lung cancer, prostate cancer, and colon cancer. This one, you could still prevent it by yearly, no? Binabantayan mo, magpapa-executive check-up ka. Okay, so in an executive checkup, you have tests, guys, no, that could detect no certain tumors, cancers. Osteoporosis, sensory impairment, oral health problem for other disabling conditions. No, so osteoporosis, okay, nag-iiba yung structure ng likod mo, spine mo, sensory impairment, yung pinaka bad trip yung mga bingi, yung hindi mo marinig, yung mga bingi, no? Hirap i-check upin. Naku. Okay. And oral health problem. Okay. Which is, naku, grabe itong oral health problem na ito. Mas grabe pa to sa, ano, dito ka makakaranas ng sakit ng ulo na parang 10 out of 10. Mental health, which includes dementia, depression, and sleeping disorders. Yeah. And I think yan na muna tayo, guys. So, relax na lang muna kayo, ha? Alam ko naman gusto nyo ng mag-ano eh. Gusto niya nang mag-dinner, di ba? Mag-aalas 6 na, oh. Oh, lahat nag-heart. Yan ang gusto ko. Heart nyo pa ng heart para next time 10 minutes na lang ang ano natin. 10 minutes, pabira, oh. Gustong gusto. Oh, sige. Okay na. Tama na. Ako, relax lang. Okay. Sige, guys, ha. Thank you for your time. Sige, next time na tayo mag-ano. Ayoko ano. Oh, sige, okay na tayo, ha. Ano ko lang, ano ko lang, screenshot ko lang yung mga umattend ngayon. O, Leo Alexis, Chernel, aba, puro heart Tinatadtad tayo ng heart Buti pa tong section na to, yung last year parang boring no. Anyway guys, thank you Sige. So okay na tayo. Picture ko naman See you again next time. Ano ba next week? See you next week. Same din. Thursday ng hapon. Okay, sige. Okay na. Kung kumain na kayo, mag-enjoy na kayo ng mga buhay nyo. Alam ko, hirap kayo. Contact lens, ang hirap niyan mga bino. Ako, ang geriatrics, relax lang kayo. Pwede kayong umupo sa massage chair sa SM, tsaka mag-ano lang kayo, pindot-pindot kayo na. Relax lang. Tapos makinig kayo kay Doc Gas, di ba? No, I don't have. Punta na dyan. LTA. Okay guys, so thank you Pwede na kayong ayaw nyo pang umalis Ito ang anak ko. Ito ka na. Anak ko. Ang gwapo ng anak